The only motherfucking man that got a problem with women is a bitch ass nigga. That's just the way to say it. It's not personal. That's just what it is. How you got a problem with women and you supposed to be a man? That's supposed to be your highest aspiration, is to be in the presence of women. Because the feminine make the masculine more masculine and make you motherfuckers stand up and defend your motherfucking community. But them Hebrew Israelites, fuck them niggas too. Them niggas on some fuck shit too. Them niggas is on the same thing as them Assalamu Alaikum motherfuckers. Call themselves on polygamy. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I can have many wives as I want because I'm like King Solomon. Get your bitch ass somewhere and sit the fuck down with that bullshit. Miss me with that shit, you motherfucking purple and gold wearing motherfuckers. You motherfuckers was already here, and now you adopted an identity that was created out of thin fucking air to tell you who the fuck you is, because you don't know who you is. I don't have no problem with the individual. I got a problem with the social engineered psychology they developed. Hey, Shakara, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on, sister? So, hey, look, Drea, you know me and you been on the same page for a long time. All of these fuck niggas, they got a problem with women, but they want a woman. Make this shit, man. How you got a problem with a woman, but you want a woman? You don't want to put the power where it belongs on Earth, because the Earth is feminine, and it's supposed to be ran under a matriarchy. But y'all don't even know the difference is this. This is the simplest way to understand the difference in patriarchy and matriarchy. Under patriarchy, control everybody, control everything. Under matriarchy, just be your best self. That's it. Till you teach the children to be their best self, the social structure start to self-correct. Because you tell them, don't take no bullshit off nobody, but don't take bullshit to nobody else. Just like you ain't gonna take none, don't dish it out. That's it. It don't take no rocket science. It don't take no metaphysics, no quantum physics, or none of that. If you really want to understand matriarchy, patriarchy is control everybody, control everything. That shit is exhausting to be in that leadership position. It's so exhausting to be in that leadership position that you got to get a crash dummy to be in the leadership position under patriarchy. Because by the time that motherfucker get done, I guarantee you, his hair going to start out looking like this. 2-3 years in, that shit going to be this color. All you got to do is look at Hussein, Obama. That nigga did 8 years. That nigga looked like he did a whole 50-year penitentiary bit. That motherfucker aged in front of your face. He couldn't take it. Oh, fake-ass leader. Now, remember, the figurehead, the CEO, is just a puppet. He just the front man. He ain't even no motherfucking power. He not the juice. The president don't run shit, and you ain't elected nan president in the history of presidential elections. They are selections. And as Kinfolk said in his video, all they doing for an election is taking a survey. That's all. Yep. And then they don't want nobody to say nothing. Don't say nothing about that shit. I ain't got no oath to nobody. My only allegiance is Prime Creator and my family. That's it. And my family are those, because you know your friends is the family you pick. Your relatives is the family you born into. It's a big fucking difference. Every motherfucker related to you don't got your best interest at heart. But we don't want to talk about that shit. Hey, Angel. That's my angel baby there. These motherfuckers is running around trying to mislead y'all. And they will use your family member to misuse you. I'm going to say that again because some of y'all motherfuckers went over y'all head. It was simple English, but I'm going to say it again. These motherfuckers will use your family member in order to misuse you. Ain't nothing wrong with being used. It's when you misuse that it's a problem. And if you motherfuckers allow motherfuckers to misuse you, then you sleeping on your post, and then you gonna get corrected in the harshest manner possible, because somebody gonna bump your ass and wake you up. You can't sleep on your post. You can't let these motherfuckers. You better call me today sometime. But a lot of you motherfuckers is sitting here on some go along, get along, we shall overcome ass bullshit. I'm not from that Martin Luther King nonviolent philosophy, because I know for a fact from 53 years of living, if I don't know nothing else, sometimes in order to do what's right, you got to punch a motherfucker in the face, chop them in the throat, push their snot box back, turn their eyes black, get their back dirty, right? And then you can go and continue doing what's right. But every now and then, you have to interrupt that shit with some motherfucking hostilities in order to keep this shit all with the balance, you know, and as my motherfucking boy Dolo would say, I'm here handling God's duties and responsibilities and shit, and these motherfuckers want to get in the way. So if they get ran the fuck over, run their ass over. Don't take no shit off none of them. Fuck them motherfuckers. We own this motherfucker, the power of love. That shit's all underrated. Look, the love energy is produced as life force essence from mitochondria. A conscious woman, I don't care where she come from, if she is a conscious woke woman, she can control that shit in the man she love. But if she don't love him, she just gonna make that nigga go crazy. These 9-vote ass niggas better raise their motherfucking tolerance, because these 250,000 vote women gonna short his motherfucking fuse out. These niggas gonna be running in the walls, running in the cars, and running into traffic, ain't gonna know why. She done turned your goddamn mitochondria on and you ain't do your self-work, and that's not conducive, right? She can't turn your mitochondria on and you ain't purified your ego self, because it's going to send you off the deep end. Nigga, you going to drive off of a motherfucking high bridge with a short goddamn rope. Can't do that shit. That's why these niggas get these women to have full-fledged bitch fits. Oh, you can't go over your mama house. She been going over her mama house since she was born, nigga. The fuck you mean she can't go over her mama house because she might be... Nigga, get the fuck out of here. First of all, if you need to micromanage a motherfucker, you in the wrong goddamn relationship. If you need to micromanage a motherfucker, you in the wrong... You need to get out that relationship. If you got to worry about a motherfucker if they cough or hiccup, who you talking to? You in the wrong relationship, right? Or you might not even be relationship material, because some of these motherfuckers not even relationship material because they can't even relate to themselves. So how they gonna develop a relationship with somebody else and they don't even know the fuck they is or what they made of? All they know is the pussy get wet, the dick get hard, put the motherfuckers together, and lo and behold, nothing. Nothing. You had a whole opportunity to manifest your best life with a wet pussy and a hard dick, and then you motherfuckers dropped the ball. Because it felt good at the moment. You didn't even think to activate none of the higher conscious aspects of the sex energy. You just wanted to strict low vibrational fuck mode. That's what fuck niggas and fuck bitches do. They go straight into fuck mode. They don't even know that shit is a whole magical conjure happening in real time to raise the vibrational frequency of each other. But, you know, y'all don't want to talk about that shit because you want to talk about how she ain't fit and she want to talk about he ain't fit. None of these niggas ain't right. And then you got this nigga over here, none of these bitches ain't right. Nigga, y'all ain't looked in the fucking mirror. So you walk around with a mirror in your purse or your pocket, and when you hear a motherfucker talking about another motherfucker, all women ain't shit, all women bitches, get that nigga the mirror, because he might be the bitch he talking about. He just don't know it yet because he haven't looked in the mirror lately. That's the same thing for one of them women that's talking about, and all niggas dogs, all being dogs. Them niggas ain't no good. Fuck them niggas. Bitch, you just trying to get a woman too. So we all know that the woman is the goddamn prize, because you got women trying to undermine men from getting women. Then the culture. Here's the cultural development that y'all not even watching. They making it almost against the law for a man to say hi to a woman. That's a whole sexual harassment right there. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? Oh, nigga, you going to jail. What the fuck you mean I'm going to jail? That's rape vibes. Nigga, I just said hi. That's rape. Beat it. So if none of these motherfuckers get it in their skull, that gray matter back there, that mush, that motherfucker not working. You can't sit here down everybody else and then expect the motherfuckers you down to come to your assistance. That don't make sense to me. That's totally backward. Well, my father would say, that's the dumbest shit in the world. The dumbest shit in the world. Right? So, I haven't seen any more questions. I've been waiting on some questions to come in. Well, we just in this bitch chopping up the game. They won't allow me to let nobody in. I'm trying to let some viewers in. I wish I could get in here with Drea so we can talk about these motherfuckers together, cause she know what the fuck I'm talking about. Angel know too. But listen, 222. Oh, that's a divine empress. That's Mama Baby Girl. Big Mama Baby Girl right there. Anyway, you can't down all the weather doing a motherfucking thing, Drea. Look, it done flooded in deserts around the world, and it done been dry in monsoon areas around the world at the same time. That means that the position of the water shifted. We don't know about the atmospheric rivers. The atmospheric rivers is large bodies of water that run through the upper atmosphere, and it dumps in key locations. When Earth started cleaning up at the close of the age, I already went over that, Alex, you late. That was the first part of the video, bitch ass pedo pope. Anyway, so when these atmospheric rivers, then here go the kicker. In the Sahara Desert, water just sprang up from underground and made a whole goddamn river. It just sprang up. Just made a river. Just gonna run a river in the middle of the Sahara Desert where it ain't rained and probably had about 2 inches of rain in the last 500 years in the Sahara Desert. All of a sudden, you got a whole river that just pop up out the ground. I know you in Vegas. It was flooding in Vegas too. Them motherfucker was trying to play poker and goddamn it had an ankle full of water at the poker table. I seen that shit. I was watching. Yeah, I seen the laws that was passed for the bonds and look, stop falling for the scare tactics. It's gonna be a whole nother ball game, and it's a reason they passed that law. It's gonna be some good men have to do some real foul shit to some real foul individuals in order to clean this shit up. And we needed to get the law out the fucking way. And apparently, the cleanup start in Illinois, or what we call the Midwest. Because this is who it's affecting. It's primarily Illinois. And it's a Midwestern legal maneuver. So we looking at second-degree murder is bindable. It's a personal bind. They call it an I bind in Chicago, right? So you'd be able to go murder this no good rotten motherfucker and bind straight out without putting up $1. A no cash bind. Here's what somebody don't understand about the law. A bond under the law of the land is guaranteed. A bond is guaranteed by the government. You're not supposed to be held without bond. Anybody held without a bond, a reasonable bond at that, it's saying right in all their law books, it say that you got to have access to a reasonable bond. Now, if you got a motherfucker that's giving motherfucker $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $5 million bonds, and these motherfuckers is coming from poverty, you know they can't make that bond. Even that 10% is $100,000 of $1 million bond. Ain't nobody finna come up with $1 million or $100,000 to bond out. And even if you go to the bail bondsman and they take 10% of what you got to put up, that $100,000, still 10 racks, and you still not bonding out. So they've been holding motherfuckers in Chicago and Cook County 5, 6, 7, 8 years fighting cases that they haven't even been convicted of. Remember, the doctrine of law is innocent till proven guilty. They got y'all in the court of public opinion massacring a motherfucker with no evidence. Go on, Drill. Create more storms in. Have more birthdays. Add some birthdays to your roster so you can make it rain more. Yep. And I just got a book about diplomatic relations between the United States and Haiti. But I just came today too, and you mentioned Haiti in the comments, and we'll go up there and look through. It might be something in there I need to see. So all these people seeing this shit going on, they don't even know what they're looking at. Have no fucking clue what they're looking at. And then here I come telling them with my extra determined ass to wake a motherfucker up when we pass that part. We passed the part of waking a motherfucker up. Now it's time for some shock and awe. Let a motherfucker see what's about to happen. Right? I wanted to see Larry Hoover and Angel Bay shut that motherfucking Dan Ryan down and have a fucking parade from 95th all the way downtown, or from downtown to 95th, and load the goddamn security, bring in all FOIs, put them motherfuckers all the way down in the line, all the way down to Dan Ryan. See, that shit, that'll shake these motherfuckers and see who in control. But no, niggas don't want to do no real shit. When niggas start talking about doing some real shit, these niggas fold the fuck up quick. They all with fucking over each other. Yeah, we gonna ride on that nigga down the street because that's my op. That nigga can't possibly be your op because he's not the reason you can't eat. He can't be your op. He ain't the reason why you can't bond out of jail. He can't be your op. Right? And so you go down there and you murder this nigga, but the government take your ass to prison for murdering the nigga that you thought was your op, and now you a victim of your real, live, living ops. The police is not law enforcement. They serve, protect my ass. Them motherfuckers was created to catch slaves and only to catch slaves. And a slave is a person who's the policy on, right? So the police is the root word to policy. And you motherfuckers don't even see this shit in your face behind your back in real time. So the policy motherfuckers come in because you didn't uphold your end of the contract. And then you be like, I ain't made no contract. Then we go to the store and they be like, I need to card you for this liquor because you look young, and you pull out a driver's license or a state ID card. Nigga, that's a contract. That's a contract. You a citizen slave. The Emancipation Proclamation was not freeing anybody. A proclamation means you said something. Emancipation means to liberate. That's not what they just said you was liberated. They didn't do nothing to enforce that shit. The North versus the South had nothing to do with slavery like they tell you, because what you don't know is the Iroquois Confederation of Nations was the motherfucking Confederacy. They got you thinking they was some redneck motherfucking slaveholders, but the slaveholders was motherfuckers that played in Django by Samuel L. Jackson. That was the nigga that owned the big house. And before it was the big house, it was Big Mama. We used to go there and have all kind of family functions, and we was deep. It was always somebody at Big Mama house. So when Big Mama call in these boys to come in and clean this shit up, you can forget about it. She gonna keep calling sons until one of them figure it out. And I'm the last resort. I'm the motherfucker they don't want to call because I come in on 10. Well, right, why you come in on 10? Everybody before me exhausted 1 through 9 already, and I didn't get them nowhere. I'm coming in on 10. That's 10 toes down on the upright. I'm coming in, kick the motherfucking doors down. They didn't let the GDs in the door. The GDs kicked the doors off.